They began as experimental machines built to answer a simple question: how far can an aircraft go carrying the weight of war? In 1937, Boeing introduced the B-15. Only one aircraft was ever built. It had a wingspan of 45 meters and was powered by 4 piston engines, producing around 1,000 horsepower each. Its maximum speed barely reached 320 kilometers per hour. Despite its massive size and long range, it was simply too slow to be practical in combat. But it proved something important: that intercontinental bombing was technically possible. The next step pushed size even further. The Douglas B-29 was one of the largest aircraft ever built at the time. Its wingspan exceeded 64 meters, larger than many modern airliners. It carried 6 engines and had the theoretical capability to deliver huge payloads over long distances. But by the time it flew in 1941, aviation had already moved forward. Speed and efficiency mattered more than sheer size. The B-19 became a lesson: bigger does not mean better. Then came the aircraft that defined strategic bombing in World War II, the B-29 Flying Fortress. It combined range, defensive firepower, and durability. Armed with up to 13 machine guns, it could defend itself against fighters. It carried around 2,000 to 3,500 kilograms of bombs on long missions. B-17 crews flew over heavily defended Europe, facing anti-aircraft fire and interceptors. Many aircraft returned with severe damage, proving their legendary toughness. But the war demanded more: longer range, greater payload, higher altitude. That led to the development of the B-29 Superfortress. It was one of the most advanced aircraft of its time. It featured pressurized cabins, remote-controlled gun turrets, and powerful Wright R3350 engines. The B-29 could carry up to 9,000 kilograms of bombs and fly over 5,000 kilometers. It changed the scale of warfare. It was the B-29 that dropped the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, marking the first and only use of nuclear weapons in combat. After World War II, a new conflict emerged: the Cold War. The United States needed bombers capable of reaching the Soviet Union without refueling. This led to the creation of the B-36 Peacemaker. The B-36 was massive. It had a wingspan of 70 meters and used 6 piston engines in a unique pusher configuration, later supplemented by 4 jet engines. It could fly over 16,000 kilometers without refueling, carrying nuclear weapons deep into enemy territory. Its strategy was simple: fly higher than enemy interceptors could reach. But this advantage would not last. The introduction of jet fighters and surface-to-air missiles changed everything. High altitude was no longer safe. Speed became the next priority. The B-47 Stratojet marked the beginning of the jet bomber era. It featured swept wings and 6 jet engines, allowing it to fly at speeds over 900 kilometers.